Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm a plant admirer from Jakarta, Indonesia, and this is my second plant video. In this video, I would like to share with you 3 plants that I got for free. So let's get on with it. The first one is an Allocation mycorrhiza. I got this one from a family of this type of plant in a garden in the housing complex that I live in, and they were discarding that one, and I picked it up because it still had a very good rooting system. So I took it home and potted it up. So here it is about 2 weeks after I got it, and it is now living in a small pot, and one of the original leaves has dropped as expected. So but it's looking pretty good. So the 2 original leaves here are still pretty big, but going forward I expect the new leaves to be much smaller because it is living in a pot, so it doesn't have as much access to nutrition as it would when it's growing in the ground. So this is 1 month after I got it, and only one of the original leaves is remaining, but this is now pushing out a new leaf. Look at that new baby leaf that is about to unfurl. And this is what it looks like now. This is about 3 months after the day I got it, and it's pushing out another new leaf. In total it has now 4 leaves including this one. You see that the size of the new leaves is not as big as when it was growing in ground, but that's pretty much expected. But it's growing quite nicely and it looks pretty happy here. The next plant that I got for free is the Anthurium plowmanii. I actually got 2 of them at the same time. You can see that the leaves are yellowing and they don't look like they're in a good shape. I got these 2 from my neighbor. They left them outside in direct sun, and this one is the sibling of the 2 that I showed you just now, and it's still left out there in the sun, and you can see that all the leaves have yellowed up and it's not looking healthy at the moment. I didn't pick up this one because this one was in a worse condition than the other 2. So on this one that I got, I cut off the leaf that was yellowing the worst. By getting rid of yellowing leaves, we are actually saving the plant's energy to focus on the healthy ones. And this is what it looks like 3 months later. You see there is no more yellowing on the leaves, and the leaves look very green and healthy and just thriving. I got 2 of these, and this one is the larger one. You see that it's pushing out a new growth and it's looking really beautiful, and yeah, it's gonna grow really well. I think this is the second new leaf that's coming out since I took this one under my care. The new one is, I believe this was the previous one. Yes, when I got it, this was just coming out, and it has grown now to become this big and looking very healthy. Oh, sorry, this is the new leaf that grew under my care, and it is now the biggest one of all, and it's just looking great. Yeah, overall the plant is looking healthy and nice, and I'm happy I got it. There are actually 2 plants in this pot. This one is the baby and is still clinging to its mom, so I'm just gonna leave it there for a while. We'll have to separate the 2 later. So here's the second plant, and it's looking nice, and this is a new leaf that has grown since I got it, and it's looking very good, very green, very healthy. It does look a little bit more slender than the first plant, but I don't see anything wrong with this one, so everything looks good. The third plant that I got for free is this giant right here. This is Philodendron Gigantium. Commercially, people call this the Philodendron Marble. And this one is huge. This is how I got it. I got it from one of my neighbors. Not the same neighbor that gave me the Anthurium plomanii. But yeah, look at the size of this thing and look at the rooting system. Those are actually aerial roots. And I had to cut off some of the leaves because when I pot it, it's gonna drop some leaves anyway. So by cutting off the leaves, again, we're saving energy for the plant so it can focus the energy on the remaining leaves and in pushing out new roots. The only problem with this plant is that you see that the bottom stem there is bent one way. This is because this plant was exposed to sunlight only from one direction, and I guess the owner didn't rotate the plant. And this is after I repotted it. This is a temporary solution. I put this in a small planter bag that I have around the house, and yeah, I'm just letting it sit there until it stabilizes and starts to grow new roots, and then I will repot it to a bigger planter bag or a permanent pot. So we'll see. So that's it, guys. That's my second plant video. I hope you enjoy that, and I look forward to seeing you again. Bye bye.